Colin, you still playing? Over there.
Hey, y'all crazy, man.
Listen, is there anything else we need to ask these, bro? Where we at on time? Parks left. Yo, he did. What that time say over there?
154.
We ain't never podcast that long.
Look,
It's everybody
that come up here say that.
Yeah, every single person.
Because I was mad tired when I went home, man. I ain't gonna do 3-hour pods, bro.
Dang. Oh, yeah.
That's crazy. He said there's no way you get to 28 million.
We gotta keep the sweatshop going.
Yeah, I like how he thinks, bro.
It's a sweatshop. Oh, yeah.
Y'all love it,
sure.
No, he love it. He was the C nigga before.
I know.
It's way better to see it in.
Yeah.
How do y'all schedules align though? Like how do y'all?
On Tuesdays and Fridays, this is the schedule.
Oh.
All
right, damn, Pat Riley.
Damn, Pat Riley.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's he comes up here, man.
Don't get him started.
Yo, go ahead.
You checking body fat there?
Don't do that.
Play.
Don't do that.
That's
It's
funny.
scary up here, man.
Listen, what's up next for you brothers, man?
What's good, Elevators? It's your boy Elevation here with another episode of the JBP Elevated, where we speak on the Joe Budden podcast and all of his co-hosts on and off the pod. It is all fun and games and jokes and laughs until it is not. All the podcasters and guests and interviews that have been happening recently after the leak, people have been joking at Joe's expense because, hey, everything is factually, contractually over here, or contractually, factually, I guess. But Joe's looking at everybody else like, you idiots. Y'all are falling for the same trap that rappers fall for every time a label comes around. Y'all see the immediate upfront cash, y'all see the immediate exposure, and y'all start doing what y'all feel y'all need to in order to get a bag. Y'all over here calling my operation a sweatbox because our pods last longer than y'all pods. Y'all only pod for an hour. Y'all will go on live streams for 4 hours, and this is coming from me, Elevation. I'm an avid fan. Out of the 4 hours, 2 to 2.5 of those hours is y'all responding to super chats and people typing and commenting in the chat. What are we talking about right now? Y'all can't clown on our tactics when I'm the boss over here at my shit and I'm looking at how y'all operate like y'all are getting run like the sweatshop. Why, and I keep asking this question and y'all know I do, why do all the people with notoriety already and exposure continue to sign under other people with notoriety and exposure? What can they possibly offer y'all that y'all can't see for yourselves? And I already know what it is. They don't want to do the due diligence to get the advertising. They don't want to do the due diligence to do the marketing. They don't want to do the due diligence to do the editing. I know Colin Cowherd is coming to a lot of these people, Roy and Maul included, which is why they released Julian. I know all Colin is saying is, hey guys, I have editors over here. Y'all just have to press record, get your vocals out, make sure your cameras are on, and then my guys over here will handle everything else for y'all. That's all Colin's saying. We have the marketing firms over here. It literally sounds like the music industry is shifting over to the podcasting industry. And we've been saying this forever. Joe's just on the other side of that. So while everybody's clowning on him, in the back of his mind, because he's having to take the jokes in real time because the quote-unquote numbers leak. But in the back of his head, he's looking at everybody else like, what the fuck are y'all talking about? Whenever Gilly and Wallow were beefing with Joe, and it was a short beef. It was really just Gilly and Joe. It wasn't Wallow. But whenever that beef was occurring, I remember speaking on this, and this was years ago. I was upset at them, even though they signed a 9-figure contract. It was, something like $130 million? I told them, if y'all can quit and walk away and still receive that $130 million, Joe will never shoot at you again. But since you can't, and this is at a way and much higher scale than what 520 is doing, than what Roy or Maul are doing, than what even Shannon and Nightcap and Club Shay Shay are doing, and they do quote unquote way bigger numbers than Joe. Why the fuck would you sign to somebody? I will never understand this. Joe and Ian could reach out to me right now and be like, hey, we want you to join the JBP. And I would put up more of a fight than I feel any of these people with way higher notoriety than I do would. But why does everybody feel so comfortable shooting at Joe when they are in the positions they are in currently? But it's a bigger question at play. The person that keeps shooting the most shots is Mark. It's Mark. Initially, he said he wanted to start a union. People thought he was joking. And Joe keeps shooting at his CNN credentials. And he slipped up today and said that Joe pays more than CNN. But the more people ask Joe for more and more money that they feel they're entitled to, the more Joe's going to be like, are y'all entitled to any of it at all? Notice Joe said, I want to pay you niggas less. I want to figure out how to pay you niggas less. He's openly negotiating with other podcasts, and they're signed to people. That is a direct slap in the face to all the co-hosts up there. Y'all keep thinking shit is sweet with all these jokes. Peep Joe's face every time y'all shoot, especially when it comes to finances. Peep his face. He's telling y'all in real time. Y'all keep playing with me if y'all want to. Because we're speculating numbers, so I'll say anywhere from $200K to $400K a year that they're receiving. I'll take all of that away. Y'all can go stand on your own since y'all are so comfortable. Every time somebody comes here, y'all are comfortable standing on the side with them. Y'all are real good at playing this victim card. Okay, the jokes is jokes for so long. B-Hen was the one shooting at them, though. It makes me think that there was an underlying tension the whole time. They were shooting at each other. And it's funny at first, but on the second replay, I'm like, damn, maybe there is something to this. Maybe they really are plexing. Maybe it's not just a joke. Gotta pay attention. And I, of course, always shout out to Danny from the stop. He was talking about, because I was gonna make a standalone video on it, but I don't think it's not worth enough time because nobody over here is really concerned about what they're doing at 520. But he said this 25, 25, 25, 25 split. And Mike, the one who's off camera all the time with 520, he's the one that has the most at stake. Because I can assure you, Jeff Teague is not editing shit. He barely talks on the pod. If he wasn't the one with the NBA credentials, they wouldn't even want him on the pod. It's because of his stories with everybody else in the league. But Jeff does not even participate. Mike is having to edit everything. He's having to, even though their audio's fucked up all the time, mine was too, but at least I'm the one editing it. Mike's editing it, putting everything together. He's the editing. Yeah, I want 25%. And because these niggas got a bag and they didn't think 520 would get to the point where it is currently, they didn't negotiate with that in mind. And that lets you know that they're not going to negotiate with that in mind going forward, which lets you know that every chance Joe gets to sign a nigga like this, or a female, or a woman, like this, he's going to take the opportunity because they're going to jump straight into it. It's me that's causing all the funk with the business talks. Not like literally, but I'm the one putting up a fight because I have the independent status in mind. Everybody that Joe signs doesn't have it, and the people that did have it, a la Rory and Maul, are no longer a part of the JBN. He was happy to let them go. He didn't want them to leave because he didn't know the future of the JBN at the time. But now that he sees he can bounce back through thick and thin, it doesn't matter who he has initially. But now he's getting to the point where it does matter who he has. So y'all keep playing, y'all keep laughing, y'all keep saying all these jokes all y'all want to. Only time will tell, but this is not me calling for anybody to get fired. I just want everybody to notice and peep the signs as they're happening. Gotta pay attention, but this is a big beef brewing. Not this particular pod, just the things that are happening behind the scenes. Joe brought it up 6 to 7 times on one pod, this pod, to their faces. Contract negotiations, behind the scenes talks, how bad he wants 520 over there. What happens when the person that Joe's speaking to in this manner has the same energy and it's reciprocated? What happens then? Is it just speculation? Is your job just safe then? The pay's not changing. You gotta get to the bottom of the contracts. Are they getting paid by their appearance or are they just getting paid by the month? But as always, man, your boy's starting to ramble now because I just wanted to get these thoughts off. Like the video if you like the video. Subscribe to the page if you haven't. If you have, you already know how we rocking over here. You already know what it is with us. We're going to keep turning up. We're going to keep getting better on the production. If y'all have any tips, go ahead and feel free. Leave it in the comment section. Make sure you subscribe to the Twitter, JBP Elevation. Make sure you subscribe to the Instagram, Elevation_. Make sure you subscribe to the Patreon, patreon.com/elevation. You know I'm retarded. I don't know which one it is. And I'll see y'all a little later. Of course, we got Patreon videos dropping today. Sorry your boy a little late. Had to take care of some business, but we'll be right back in action. Peace.